Good morning, everyone. We are back working on this game. I'm just checking if the live is okay, but it looks like. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see the game, and the stream itself is not lagging or so. I'm still kinda experimenting with streaming from my laptop. This is kinda a new laptop, so I don't really have any experience with this. Let me just turn my phone off. Well, it looks okay on my end, to be honest. Okay. So today I'm going to work on the zombie a bit more. Basically, um, the core gameplay mechanic of the zombies are done. At least that one, the standing one. At some point, I think I'm gonna make a crawler zombie, but mm, just knowing how much I did with this zombie and how much time I spent just to try and make it makes me wonder if I really want to introduce another one. Um, I honestly should, so I probably will. Um, but I am unsure at this moment. I want to finish what I have and how that one is working basically. I really want a finished zombie here. Um, is the weapon base, weapon base. And then I might move on actually to gameplay now, to be honest with you. Because that would be the next step. Which one is it? Okay, I can try and make this one work. Let's copy to the animation. Um, yeah, to animation. So where we are at the moment, basically, from earlier stream, we know that this game started as a prototype, just basically a design question. If a fixed camera perspective can work well with a first-person camera, and I I progressed a lot, and I realized that yes, it can work really well. Um, so ever since my discovery, I actually decided to make a game. So right now we have full tank control. Just to recap from the previous stream, full tank control on the character. It can run. It can turn 100-degree. It can go into um, first-person view where we have a gun already in hand. While you are in first person, you cannot move, you can only aim, you can look around and aim, and obviously you can shoot. Um, I have a really rudimentary ammunition system. That's what the numbers are on the left hand side. Um, so that works from the player perspective. Player can get hurt and plays a hurt animation when her health is really low. Zombie, as you can see, the zombie can idle. If you get close enough, it starts to chase you. If it gets even closer, it basically attempts to grab you. Once it knows your presence, it just chases you forever, basically. Um, if if it gets really close, reaches and then grabs you, and damages you as well. Um, you can shoot the zombie. There are different detection levels on the legs, on the torso, and on the head. Sometimes even with the pistol, you can just headshot it like that, and it's died definitely when you uh, blow their head off. It's dead. So also if it's just idling like this and you shoot it, it turns to you and it starts chasing you like normal. And today, so that's where the project is at the moment. Quite advanced. I didn't expect to have a full gameplay loop as a prototype, and that's why I'm thinking, okay, this has to be something more. And today, because what I was working on in the morning is this kind of, let me show you. If you get close enough, it turns and start to chase you, which looks okay from a fixed camera perspective. I mean that turning it's kind of alright, but when you are in first person, obviously everything is more prominent, everything is more detailed because of the perspective itself. It just it comes with the perspective itself. So when you shoot it, that looks a bit odd. That turning, I might leave it as it is. It's not too jank. It's a bit jank. I am unsure at the moment. But what I really like to do now is that when you shoot it, it doesn't react immediately like that. I want to be a bit of a delay. The flinch, the body you see when you shoot it, it flinches just a bit, and then I want like maybe half a second, maybe a bit more or a bit less. That's I need to test it out. Like a reaction, like I don't know. I'm not thinking zombie, but it could be like, what the hell happened? Let me turn around. But this immediate stuff, it's just too much, especially for my type of thing I'm developing here. So that's one thing, and the other is that when the zombies, facing you, not facing you, sorry, when the zombie is not facing you at all, I might play this animation first, turns around like that way, but then this could really mess up my system that I was working on in the morning, and yeah. So I don't know. Even maybe just the waiting is enough, to be honest. Um, or when you are in FPS, might turn. I don't know. We see. We see. First of all, I really want the delay first, so I'm gonna take my notes here and I'm gonna start to work on it. But before that, I actually like to get a coffee. So 1 second, and I come back and start to work on this. If you have any questions in the meantime or while I'm working on this, feel free to ask in the chat. Have to tell you, it's really handy when your kitchen is in the living room because everything is so close and everything is just so, you can quickly make everything. So I'm actually ready to get going with this. Oh, all right. So, um, Delay. I want to delay here. Let's just work on a not delay it first, and then see how it looks. So and I want to do it only on hit, but I already actually have like where is it? Where is it? Oh, um, haven't even opened it yet. So we need this, and let's just put there, and we need the target as well. The target can go there. I have all these open because after the stream or before the next stream, I actually need to clean up some of my coding here. Um, I'm actually really organized, I think. It just sometimes I get behind with the categories and stuff like that. So that's why I have all these open so I know what I need to check first, basically. Um, I have a I have a boolean that tells me if the zombie was hit, and as I was going through, I seen that I'm turning it on when it gets hit, and then this is the headshot part. Um, Here is the small hit reaction part, so that's fine. And it's detected and shot and start to chase, so it's okay, but it stays on. I should turn turn it off on these branches, and I think because the next one is just the heat reaction, and after the heat reaction I turn it off. So yeah, and this is just what happens if it goes down or actually dead. So yeah, I do need to, for this to work, I need to set that hit boolean here false. Definitely. Okay, and now I can just basically start to do that kind of function. And basically it just, if it's hit, um, actually have something like this for, let me try and find it. That should be enough. Mm, yeah. So I just need that alert delay, basically, I think. Um, and I probably actually want to put that into AI immediately instead. I mean, yes, because then here I can, okay, let's try it. So let's take zombie, is it more? Okay, um, No problem. Zombie base brain. Um, I'm gonna. Yeah, it's hit reacting. So it's hit. I'm gonna move this one here and make some spaces. Why I have two zombies? Well, that's um, my zombies are modular, and obviously, when I want to shoot the head off, I need that kind of modular body. But when it's not, it just needs to move. And I had a problem adding impulse to the body because of this part here, set leader pose. So um, I'm doing something where you can see a full body mesh when it's just moving, and when it gets hit, the full body mesh is not visible anymore, but the modular mesh is visible and stuff like that. So I actually have two zombies, and sometimes they need to communicate together because they couldn't be a child either, so they are two separate actors. And sometimes I need to do this. Um, mm, Target zombie. It's hit. So I get this, I set it, and do I want to make a function out of it or macro? Mm, that's probably just macro, to be honest. Mm, yeah, let's just make a macro function. Is it a zombie? In the macro function, I just need an input for that. I don't even need an output. Just an input. So basically, on a tick, which is fine, by the way. This is just a uh, small check. I don't like to use. Oh, should I just leave this one here? I don't like to use heavily tick function. It can really slow down your game, but sometimes there are things and you need to. I actually need an output as well. Stupid. So this is the output. All right. So when zombie is hit, sets the hit. It communicates. So now in zombie AI, I can get the zombie and is hit. So when it's hit, gonna branch out and just go right into when it falls and just goes to there. And when is true, it after a while it goes to AI move as well. So right now it's cool because I can just go around and it starts to follow me, which is really cool. But now if I hit it, it won't start following me, which is what I wanted, because now I can introduce on the true branch a V delay before the AI move to, basically. And for that, I just need a, let's call it alert delay. So in here, and it's gonna be in the detection. So I just need a float alert. And that's going to be a float of how much I want. Let's say half a second first. I leave it there, but I open up the detection part so I know it goes there later on. Right. Mm, basically, that's it. I could just use, honestly, yeah, because I could use like a in my notes. I actually use like set time, set event, set timer by event. Yeah, that's what I was using. But we don't really have anything here. I can just use a delay node to be honest and get from the zombie the alert delay, and that's gonna be the duration. So I can move these a bit down, let's say here. Yeah, why not? Looks okay. So that one goes one down, so now can go back. Okay, and after the delay, we just go there. I think. Let's set this to something higher, just to see if. All right, it starts to turn immediately. So it's not in the AI. Then you switch to then just go there, and the duration is alert delay. Mm. What? What? Wait a second. So when this is false. Let me see what this does, or does it actually turn That was a high stakes pause. Oh, wait. The first shot still pause. Only the second shot. Turn it true. That's interesting. Okay. So I have so many open. So let's see. If it's not dead, it turns it on. Okay. So I'll just do this. So now does the first shot actually register? Yeah, okay. Cool. So that's true. Then I actually don't do that in AI. No, I do need to do that on AI though. Because if I do it just there, it means only the pistol when it. Mm, Alright, that works. So that's one. But what happens if I hit it with the revolver? Oh, but with the revolver it's actually fine because there is a stop there. Weapons, weapon cross, revolver. So I only need it there. Yeah. Because with the revolver it's actually... I'm not killing it. Alright, so that's the revolver. Now with the pistol... I can just do that, yeah. Start and chase. And there. So we hit it. Cool. So way too much. 65 then. Okay. That's fine. When it gets a hit, an actual hit reaction, it's okay. I think 65 it's gonna do it. And then I don't even need this at all. So I can just go back where it was. There. Did I move everything? Yeah. Okay. So this is a zombie. I put it back. Alert delay can go there. And from here, I'm doing the chase. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. So looking at my notes, what I need to work on, there is another thing. Random short pause during chase. So the idea is that when it chases you like that, sometimes it stops for like, you know, in a random period, it just stops. So yeah, let's see the second one. And randomly just stops. Hello everyone, I see we are getting more and more. What a fine bug. Okay, that's cool. And that shouldn't you shouldn't be able to do that either. I'm actually gonna play some Resident Evil 3 to see how with the pistol is working because that is just ridiculous. You can just kill the zombie like that. So probably the pistol needs like a lower rate of fire as well. Okay, let me make a note of this lower rate of fire for the pistol. Probably wait for the slide animations. Hmm. And that other one was an interesting bug as well. You you died. But that's cool. So let's try to do that random short pause during chase. So I guess I can do that with the timer. Mm, yeah. So I have a stop movement that I can call. Okay, so I need Boolean. I need a chance. Need max. Minimum pulse distance as well. Time, another time window. Cool. So that's, let's say, 20% every 3 seconds. You can stop for 0.4 and 1.2. 1.2 is a bit too high. That's the distance from the player. So after everything is checked out, but before AI moves to crap. Okay. Um, okay. Set timer. I haven't. And the time is create. Mm, Alright, one sec. So I need to do these ones here. Uh, yeah. I also need to set this to false. So this thing needs to go some places. Let me check. Begin play. It's just the morph target, the material target. These are just casting and just spawning the target zombie here. Set play idle. Fine. What's this? On target zombie died. Um, before this. Okay. Spawn. That's can stay. Grab attempts at actor location and rotation. Free grab line calculation. Okay, that can stay. So that's fine. Let's pause, pause. What are you? Start grab, start idle, idle sound, sound chase, bite sound, play hit, play die. Brain parts, facing zombie hit, brain body visible. Um, that's right. Put this one here as well. Let's imitate. So let's try. So we don't even need this anymore. And so we have this one there. Try grab attempt. On both. Um, yeah, sure. I can put it at the end, I think. Shouldn't really matter. Okay. Start grab, set grab, end grab. Transition from grab to bite. Reason chase after. Okay. Um, that's okay. So let's see what we have here. That's just the impulse. Body visible, get with reaction montage. So grab down dead is hit, get hit zone. Stop dead target, on target died. On target died, and I've already do this on target died. So that's okay. Start chasing. Pause movements. Handle. Stop. On target died. On target. Okay, so that should be fine. Just like that. So cool. Um, gonna need a lot of this. So do I need that? I don't think so. That's enough. I need all these branches. So if it's not paused yet, if it's not grab attending, And if it's not hit, great. Need function. Check distance. Bool output. Let's call this. That is true. If that's true. So if it's not paused yet, if it's not attempting, if it's not hit, and if it's in range, okay, then a random float in range. And if this is less or equal, less or equal, then the box jams. Then we need another branch. So this is if it's true, and if this one is true, start random. The custom event. Start the random chase. Pause. And on true. So in here, we are going to set pause during chase. Pause during chase. True. And we call stop zombie movement. Stop zombie movement. Alright, let's make it nice. So, range. Can we need pause duration min and pause duration max. That's set. Sorry. Pause duration max. Okay. Gonna set timer by an event. The time is the random duration. And the event is the custom event. Finish random chase, and we're going to set this to pause timer. So do this. Nope, that can stay. Make this one. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to call start chasing. And the target actor is on. I only like to do casting on big play, nowhere else. It's really expensive. So if you can cast it once, so don't do it like here because I need a target here. I you know technically I could have cast it here, but then I would cast again and again and again every time I call finish random chase, which is really expensive. So if you can, don't cast it once in big in play and then just leave it alone. But I need because I had where is it? Because I have a pause time, pause check timer handle as well. So random chase, pause, check for it. Mine don't need that to be honest. So I think there is only one thing I need to do, and I have not used this one. Oh, I did use it. Um, might have missed it somewhere. Mhm. Nope. Boolean. Just in case. Here. Okay. All right. Um, that should that should be everything. Yep. Let's try and test this out by setting the chance to 1. But I think it works. Yeah, it does work, I think. Cool. Okay. Nice. The only thing where I think it doesn't work properly is when I shoot it, because I call the start chase manually and it bypasses. No, it does work. Okay. So, perfect. But I do need to do this, so because I forget it, and I believe in the AI, this one, where the zombie is, I need to pass the post. What's the name of it again? Pause check timer handle. Pause check time. What the? Oh, because it's not it. Sorry. Pause check. That one. Need to set this one here. So let's just set it. That should be up. That should be the highest. Okay, so I'm gonna put you up there. Doesn't really work that way. Let's take you down like that. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's readable. Um, so cool. Stopping movement works. I know it's subtle, but you actually need stuff like that in the game. Um, so that one more thing I'm done. Mm, so now I need to, because I found that bug on the pistol. Mm, mm, pistol. Fire recovery time. Let's see what I have here. Let me make a note of these. So copy, paste, fine, copy, paste. First of all, I'm pretty sure I don't need that much, and that was 18. Um, let's try something like this. Yeah, works better. Okay, cool. Works better. Uh, what else I need to do? There is so lower fire rate done. I have a weird bug when I rotate and shoot, so I can show it to you. This so when you just shoot, it's fine, but when you do that, the camera just rotates, and it's really odd. So I'm gonna check that out later on. And yeah, I think only one more thing needs to be done for the zombie, which is revival. So when you Actually, let me show. Just I need to. Where's the pistol? Needs to be higher the damage amount. I think. So the revolver is 37. Let's try. Let's try 15 and actually change the base weapon for that. Okay, so I changed that. This, that is you, not the revolver pistol. And okay, so the base is going to be the base. Pistol. And just double checking. That didn't change. Hate sound. Ow! Yeah, it did change. Shit. Um, let's make a note. Yep. Okay. So this can go to here, compile, and just check the revolver back to this value, 55. Just remember, 55. This stays. So the from base is 55. Compile. Sometimes I really don't like Unreal Engine. So camera shake, I know that was 0.2. The revolver, the range is fine. The range is fine. 15, the damage amount 13. Headshot explosion 5. So 0.5 and pistol. Yep. Headshot ragdoll on this 12,000. Okay, that stayed. Stagger chance 0.1. 1 and hit 7 chance. That's 0.1 as well on the revolver. Okay, cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the weird bug. So I wanted to show you something, because probably this is the last thing I need to do. When you kill the zombie, let's kill it. When you kill it like that, sometimes that zombie can rise again. So unless the zombie's head is gone, it will rise again. Ugh. Try to do headshots. I'm not sure it's gonna. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, that can rise again, and that's another day's stream. Really, I'm happy that I could do the chase, the rotation, that kind of rotation. It faces you and then tries to grab you. It looks okay, I think, because you see, and now it starts when you close enough only. So that I like that. I like it a lot. Ugh, grab it. Same thing with here. I do that, and now zombie chasing me. So I think overall the progression on the zombie is great. I can't wait to actually finish the zombie already. I'm really bored of it. After the revival is done, I think I'm gonna take like 1 or 2 days break from the project. It's really a lot sometimes. But it's cool. I like to work on it, don't get me wrong. It's, sometimes you just need to step away of it because you feel like it's a chore, you feel like you don't enjoy after a while if you're working on one thing for, I don't know, 10 hours a day. It becomes really the kind of work where you are burning out, and I don't want to burn myself out. I do this because I enjoy it. So um, right now, I am pretty satisfied with the result of this thing, because it works really well, all kind of stuff. So it grabs you. I might take that grabbing thing a bit further. I mean, so the zombie actually damages you even more. Yeah, that's the kind of things that you don't want to do. And you're probably out of ammo now. Yeah. And you are basically fucked. So, thanks guys for the last time. Before I go away, I show this really cool I'm hurt. Um, yeah, I think that's it. That's it for now. Next time we're gonna work on zombie revival. So thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Have a good Saturday. I'm gonna go soon wall climbing so I can clear my